So if you spent any amount of time on this channel, then you already know that I've worked with RAUBAY multiple times in the past. I'll leave all the products from RAUBAY I have done a review on in the description, so definitely check them out. They have a wide variety of selection for content creators or people who are working from home, maybe doing some light client work, and they need stuff for showing off products or maybe something like what we're going to cover today. They're very easily accessible to a lot of content creators and people out there. That's why I continue to work with the company. Not only that, but they are one of the few companies I have worked with here on the channel that have shown love and support of what I do here, even though I'm not some big name content creator who's doing fantastic work. Because if you've seen their product reveals and you've seen their work on Instagram or anything like that, they put a lot of thought and effort into showing off their products and what they can do for you as a potential consumer. So I'll leave their Instagram and their YouTube and all that stuff. I should have been doing that already because again, they have a lot of really cool gear over there that are affordable, at least in my personal opinion, to those, like I said, who are working from home. Maybe they turn their bedroom into an office. That's where they do their content creation at. Maybe they do product reviews, live streams, whatever. They seem to have a product for every walk of life, pretty much. So definitely check them out. I'll leave all the important links down in the description, like I said. But today we're going to be taking a look at another one of their products that just released at the end of last year. I covered the CM01 in a previous video, but I'm going to be covering the CM02, which is probably the more premium version of their top mounted camera mount to go on top of your monitor. Now, the reason why I say this is more premium is because the build quality is a little bit better here, but I will go ahead and let you guys know the price of the CM01 and the CM02 on screen so you can make an informed decision. That's something that I don't think a lot of reviewers do in the beginning of the videos, just go ahead and tell you the price. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the price right now. So let's go ahead and talk about the differences between the CM01 versus the CM02. The CM01 I talked about fully in that video, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it. But briefly, you have a actual ball head. It's a little bit shorter. It still can fit APS-C cameras, point and shoot cameras, depending on your full frame. Maybe I don't have a full frame, so I can't really give a definitive answer on that. Whereas the CM02 feels a little bit more robust, not only in the plastic quality, because again, this is harder plastic in my personal opinion than this one. That just might be me. That's the way I feel personally, just being honest. So with the CM02, you have this little lever mechanism right here that allows you to adjust how much thickness to allow between these mechanisms. And then when you find it, as far as the top thickness of your monitor, you obviously just push this lever down and then it'll be stuck in place. So this is going to facilitate more of those curved monitors, regular type monitors, all that stuff. And it's going to be perfectly fine because you have some cushion pads right here, so you don't have to worry about damaging your monitor or anything like that. You have a little bottom piece right here that actually tightens and loosens, and you adjust this to hit the back of your monitor so it braces itself a little bit more, and then you have that cushion mechanism right here. Again, overall liking this a lot. And then if you wanted to move this stem right here, you have this little mechanism that's a part of it that allows you to adjust, and then you slide the stem back and forth. And this also angles, because it's like an incline right here, it also will angle the stem to angle it down a little bit more. So you get a little avenue of having a ball head, but technically not. Both of them have this little ratcheting mechanism at the top that allows you to put your camera, microphone, whatever, and screw it in fairly easy. You get the replacement of the ball head with the stem, but you still get some other avenues of still being able to tilt it down if you want to do it that way. So the difference with this one is that, like I said, with this little thing attaching to the actual stem, you get that little tool wherever that's built in. This one right here, you're gonna have to use a flathead or a quarter or something like that. I kind of wish this was the same as this or wherever. So again, tightening it would be a lot easier and better in my personal opinion. Don't know why it's not included. I guess that's a con to the CM01 over the CM02. But again, this one is a little bit cheaper, but in my personal opinion, if I had both of these in front of me and I was going to pick one, I probably would go with the CM02, just because, like I said, the plastic is a little bit better. And on top of that, it feels a little bit more sturdier for the type of cameras that I would put on it. Again, this is probably for people who are going to put full frame cameras and stuff like that. Obviously, make sure that you keep your weight in mind. You're probably going to want a low profile lens, you know what I'm saying, not having a whole bunch of stuff hanging off your camera and everything like that. And then that's why I think they included the cold shoes. My personal experience was with the cold shoes. I didn't really see a point, me personally, in using it. I would use another device like a microphone boom arm or something like that, or I would use their magic arm that they send out for a review, like I do with my Cobb light. Technically right now, that's what I would do for setting up my camera or setting up a Cobb light, like I said, microphone or something like that. But if you have a monitor, maybe you have a single monitor layout, maybe an ultra wide or something like that, maybe it's curved or something. I don't have a curved monitor, so I can't test it. Both of these are going to facilitate that very well. It just depends on the size of your vertical monitor as far as the length goes. So it might be a little bit weird, but again, if I had to choose between the two, I would choose the CM02, just because like I said, the build quality feels a little bit better, and how the ball head or the stem, whatever you want to call it, is going to sit on the back. The adjustments for it and just the adjustments to attach to the monitor feels a little bit better and more thought out on the CM02 over the CM01. But like I said, the CM01, it's going to be fine. It's going to be perfectly fine for, like I said, APS-C cameras, point and shoot cameras. As long as you have a lightweight, I would say, camera system setup, it's going to do the job. What you would use this for, in my personal opinion, is work from home. Maybe you're taking some Zoom calls, Discord calls, Microsoft Team, if anybody still use Skype or something like that. Then this is going to be perfectly fine, because you're not going to have to attach any other equipment to your desk or wherever, like a tripod attachment to your desk, a magic arm from RAUBAY to your desk or something like that. You just want it sitting on top of your monitor. It's fairly, I would say, cheap or inexpensive for you to purchase wherever. You can just slap it on top of your monitor. I would have used this honestly if I didn't pick up the Elgato prompter, because I was using the monitor that I showed off in B-roll over here, and I had the monitor mount and all that stuff, and I would have to put the monitor underneath the camera that I have right now and use like a tripod little thing that connects to the desk and have the stand or wherever right above it. And if I didn't have the Elgato prompter, I could have just put my camera on top of this and put it on my monitor and just, you know, record the videos that way. Less stuff attaching to the desk, less clutter, and less I would say item that gets in the way. So I can see the use case scenario for this, and I know a lot of streamers or people, like I said, who work from home could probably use a device like this. That's why I was okay for reviewing it. Hopefully it finds the people that can use this out there, honestly, because I think it's a good device, and I think a lot of people will be satisfied picking it up. And if you are interested in picking it up, I'll leave the associated Amazon affiliate links down in the description. Definitely check out RAUBAY and other products that they have, because another one might catch your interest if you're not interested in this in particular, because like I've said before, they pretty much got a product almost for every walk of life of content creators and people working from home doing stuff. So definitely check it all out. With that being said, this video is not sponsored. It's not paid for. I just love RAUBAY and what they have on offer, and that's just being a genuine person coming from a genuine place. With that being said, y'all take care. Have a squid-tastic day. God bless you and yours, and deuces, everybody. Much love.